BKC Music.
Things are moving smoothly. New day we moving. One day today's party. They feel like rain, oh darling. Things are moving smoothly. So follow me, enter. On a holla, play instrumental. Party time, unyami. It's a happy day, happy day, happy day, happy day, happy day, happy day. Feeling okay, feeling okay. Happy day, happy day, happy day, happy day, happy day, happy day. Feeling okay, feeling okay. Stand up, stand up, turn up, turn up, stand up, stand up, turn up, turn up, stand up, stand up, turn up, turn up. If you dancing shoes, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, turn up, turn up, stand up, stand up, turn up, turn up, stand up, stand up, turn up, turn up. If you dancing shoes, stand up, stand up. No more corner, corner. People show your power. See the dollar or naira. Everybody go enter. Sikani company. It's time to play. Every day, party, party, party. It's a happy day, happy day, happy day, happy day, happy day, happy day. Feeling okay, feeling okay. Happy day, happy day, happy day, happy day, happy day, happy day. Feeling okay, feeling okay. Stand up, stand up, turn up, turn up, stand up, stand up, turn up, turn up, stand up, stand up, turn up, turn up. If you dancing shoes, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, turn up, turn up, stand up, stand up, turn up, turn up, stand up, stand up, turn up, turn up. If you dancing shoes, stand up, stand up. Follow me, crew enter. Cause it's time. Wanna holla on my line. Yeah, instrumental on my mind. Party time, unyami. So follow me, crew enter. Cause it's time. Wanna holla on my line. Yeah, instrumental on my mind. Party time, unyami. It's a happy day, happy day, happy day, happy day, happy day, happy day. Feeling okay, feeling okay. Happy day, happy day, happy day, happy day, happy day, happy day. Feeling okay, feeling okay. Stand up, stand up, turn up, turn up, stand up, stand up, turn up, turn up, stand up, stand up, turn up, turn up. If you dancing shoes, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, turn up, turn up, stand up, stand up, turn up, turn up, stand up, stand up, turn up, turn up. If you dancing shoes, stand up, stand up.
It's a beyond, beyond. It's a beyond, beyond.
I didn't share this, we didn't cry, we no tire. Every day, me a sika. Me press, me can't cry, sika die. But yeah, if you say me a sika, me say no. 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 Me say no. Yeah, for money, 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 yeah, for money. I'm awake and I pray. Me vampire, I feel way me. Pray for favor, pray for grace. Me to feel, as if Father by here one.
Sorry, little glitch there, but you know, so much excitement. And I was saying earlier on Friday how it's going to be a long weekend. I'm going to miss you guys, but I'm back here, and yes, this is MX Live, bringing you nothing but the best. You know, that's our job here. That's my job. Nothing but the best when it comes to the conversation, agreements, disagreements, but the basis is coming to an understanding of where our industry is, where we're going, how far we can go. Are we even going in a direction? Is it a right direction? Is it the wrong direction? So many things. But the thing is, you know, when it comes to the show, I always say, and I'm going to continue to say, this is for you and this is by you, because everything we discuss are basically things you want us to discuss. You know, we go through our social media during the whole week. We get loads of messages. Talking about social media, AdamX24GH on all platforms. Add the hashtag. Makes it easier to find us, to stay interactive. MX Live, and send me messages at JasonEO_A. Tell me how your weekend was. Mine was calm inside. You know, I was watching people's Snapchats, you know, a couple of Nigerian artists in the country, our Ghanaian brothers and sisters outside the country performing. Very packed weekend. But the thing is, this is all leading to December. And today's topic is something that has to do with tourism. December, you know, Ghana expecting, or the tourism, you know, part of the country sector expecting 1 million people in the country. I think we've gotten 400,000 so far. So it seems like we can actually get to 1 million tourists. But we're going to see how that goes, and we're going to discuss that in a bit. But of course, you know, we have our Betway game. And you know, when it comes to Betway, it's all about options and variety and making money. And it's very simple. Right now, you can make money via mobile money or EFT directly to your bank account. It's very, very simple. You know, there's esports, there's horse racing, Formula One, soccer, which I'm a fan of, even though my team lost this weekend. But that's the thing, you know, when it comes to Betway, so many options and varieties. We're going to have our Betway game, but remember, it's regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. You have to be 18 or older. Very, very important. And all you have to do is also visit betway.com.gh. All the information is there. You can be a part of it. Log on, put money in there. The more money you put, the more chance you have to make even some more money. So, yeah. But anyways, to all of that, I have today's guest. He looks like he had a very busy weekend, but we're going to find out on the show. I met him. Adam, how you doing?
Charlie.
How's your weekend?
It's been interesting because, I mean, I've been hosting my sister and her children, I mean, from UK. So
okay.
I had to be taking them
That's
around
nice.
uncle duties.
Okay.
And it's interesting. At the same time, I mean, I'm Herculean. I mean, you know, children.
Yeah.
And, I mean, these kids, they would like to understand how everything came about.
Yeah.
If you tell them this, why is it this, why no, it's not, you have to explain yourself throughout. I mean, it's interesting.
So I guess they're part of the 400,000 tourists we expect.
Of course, I mean, we've been
so
moving
far,
around.
right?
Yeah, we've been moving around. So, I mean,
okay.
they're part.
So when you hear, or when you heard, you know, we're expecting 1 million tourists in the country for December, that must have been music to your ears, right? That's good news, right?
It's good news because, I mean, over the years, tourism sector has been like the number 4 GDP earner of the country. And the last time we had a huge, I mean, tourists coming into the country was during 2019, where we had a Beyond the Return. We had a year of return.
Yeah.
I mean, and that was able to give the country, we grossed about $3.3 billion.
Wow.
I mean, which was, of course, good. And the intention of the minister, Dr. Awal, when he went with vetting, was that he wants to, I mean, make about $5 billion in 2 years, and in the in 5 years, we make $6 billion. So the whole target was for Ghana to become number 1. For us, the tourism industry, to become the number 1 GDP earner and be the number 1 contributor of foreign exchange. I mean, because when foreigners come, there's going to be that foreign exchange. So that drive has been there. Unfortunately, after 2019, we're hit by COVID-19. After they had even launched the Beyond the Return and have gone to America to, I mean, build up to bring people into the country. Unfortunately, I mean, it didn't see the light of day because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Gradually, we've been able to go through the shackles of COVID-19, and we are getting out of it. So it is good that, I mean, we are coming back as an industry to drive tourists into the country. It is good. I mean, launching December in GH, trying to make Ghana the destination of, destination for Africa and the world when it comes to Christmas is a good thing, because when the people come in, there is a lot of change which benefits from the people coming. Okay. And it is the reason I don't want them to, just be happy about launching it or talking about we want the normal.
That's what I was going to say.
Put in place measures in place to ensure that organizers of these events have better support from the state. To be able to hold them to a certain extent, for them to give a good account, because whatever happens on their show will be a problem of the country, because that's the bad news they will take away. And I was happy during Afro Nation, the Afro Nation we had. There was a problem as with the owners of the beach, the organizers and them. And I was very happy the way GTA stepped in then to ensure that the show really happened. So they need to collaborate properly. And when the people come, they are not just coming to party. They will go about to our tourist sites, among other areas. How well are we ready to receive all of these visitors? How well have we, renovated these places, the roads leading to, these places, because it's a chain. So if you just announce the 1 million and do not put the adequate measure, this year you can get the 1 million, but the following year you will get 200.
Now that's the thing.
You understand?
And it seems like from what you're saying, from the government, from the people, the organizers of all these events, from the artists, we really have to put together to make sure it's successful and there's a continued cycle. Because you use a word there which I love, drive. In entertainment, you can get to the top. And not even just in entertainment, in business, consistency, longevity. You never want to hear someone say, oh, you fell off. You were doing this. You can always take a break. But, okay, so getting back to you, now the Ministry of Tourism and the Minister of Tourism, Dr. Ibrahim Mohammed Awal, he recently said the Tourism Ministry, or it has launched, December in GH events. He had a couple of things to say, and again, it seems like all of this is part of the drive to keep the momentum going for what December in Ghana means to the tourists, the people, the artists, the event organizers, the government, and the country as a whole. So he had some things to say, which was very interesting to me. He said events such as Afro Nation, Afrochella, Essence, among others, will help drive tourists to Ghana. Now, him saying this, I'm very happy, because it means that now there's attention. They've seen what's going on. They've seen what these events are doing for the country. He carried on to say, Ghana and Africa need to showcase our best to the world in order to attract the much needed investment and jobs for the youth. We are determined to build a thriving tourism economy where hospitality, arts and culture are used as tools for economic development. He carried on to say, yes, the expectation of the 1.1 million people, gave a couple of figures, but again, now, from this, what's on our screen right now, there's a lot of attention. There's that spotlight. And we're speaking about this for months now.
It's good. It shows how, they've recognized how useful our industry is in terms of helping national development. Because when these tourists come, or these people come into Ghana, and we have a lot of dollar, definitely it's going to reduce the pressure on the city, because the more there is a dollar, the prices do not go high, so people can easily get dollar. So there is no scarcity, there is no rise in price. So it's good that they've recognized it, but we need to move beyond that, just the recognition. There should be a lot of effort going forward. We want to see the ministry, the GTA, GTDC, and all the relevant stakeholders having constant meetings with the organizers of Afro Nation, Afrochella, Essence, among others. Sit down and strategize. You understand? So that at the end of the day, the event organizers and all the relevant government stakeholders will win. And when they win, Ghana wins. Because, this tourism is, over the years, research and others have shown that majority of tourism is local, international. Local people do not go. I mean, to tourist side. I mean, if you look at the case of Ghana, a lot of people do not willingly. I don't remember the last time you went to visit any tourist sites in this country.
Okay, I'm always in a breeze, so I don't know if that counts.
You understand? So there should.
But yeah, I mean, what you're saying is true, right?
They can come together with Afro Nation, and you have these artists on this bill, together with GTA, together with GTDC. We want to take the artists and the crew on tour of some of the sites in the country. I mean, this is a collaborative effort.
That's true.
And these artists go and, post things. South Africa tourism, that's what they do.
Yeah.
I have been taken there before. When you are going, you sign a contract with them that we are taking you on a tour South Africa. Once you're going, we are giving you hashtag, we're giving you this, you go here, we will give you Wi-Fi, we'll give you this, and as part of the contract, you post this with this hashtag. Yeah. And failure to do so, it will be like reneging on your contractual obligation.
And to maintain that relationship, you want to do it, right?
Of course. So they should do this. Collaborate with them. Afrochella, Afro Nation, artists are coming. Even after the show, what can they do with the artists to promote local tourism?
And sorry to cut you, but that's what I wanted to ask you. Like, God willing, it looks like December is going to be lit. You know, per projections of the tourists that are already here. Yeah. I mean, middle of the year, man, almost half. Yeah. The events that are coming up, the events we don't even know about, you know, that are going to be coming up. Now, Adam, this has happened next year. And, you know, it's a spectacle now. Yeah. December in Ghana, it's a very big spectacle. What do we do during next year, January, March? Because I don't think we should relax until August, September before.
Yeah. And that's why, you see, I was talking about improving, tourist sites in this country. I'm happy that the Tour Operators Union of Ghana, TUGA, started a 7-day tour of the North, where they went to, under the leadership of Alisa Samoa, they went to, visit tourist sites in the country. Yeah. That is Tour Operators Union of Ghana. They went to these sites, and interesting, when they went there, they came out with some of the challenges, the problems at some of these sites, that these things should be fixed in order to boost it. Now, coming back to your question, within this, the GTA boss spoke at the December in GH Land. He said that the newly refurbished Ghana Museum had, within about few weeks, had about over 14,000 people going in there. Wow. Now, prior to its renovation, the whole of 2015, the whole year, it has only about more than 12,000 people visit there. The whole year. That time, the place was not in good shape. Now they renovate and put the place in good shape. Within a few weeks, 14,000 people have been there. So for us to have a year, we are not in December. Yeah. So it means that when they put these places in shape, from January, February, March, before we even get to December, people will be going in there. So they need to, this thing should be a wake-up call to them. That,
the evidence is in the numbers, right?
And I'm happy they are renovating the Kwame Nkrumah Museum too. That place is also another area people go. And now at Tamils, the Asomdwe Park too has been renovated. Over the week, the holiday, I saw a couple of children and people go there and Koko and Yodo taking them around. Yeah. If you put the places in shape, people will go there because when they go, they take photos, they post it, give the captions, others will see and follow. So they need to renovate. The answer to your question is that our tourist sites should be renovated so that we will have people trooping in there all year round, because the more the places are renovated, the more people are coming. Those people will be going to nightclubs, they will be going to other entertainment areas, they will be going to sleep in the hotel, so that all those transportation,
Yeah.
those in the value chain.
Yeah, because
will get something.
before I asked you that question, right, about what we could do next year, I was thinking to myself, am I thinking too far ahead? Like, oh, let's probably sort out December.
Yeah.
But in business, you know, and especially when Ghanaian tourism is involved, again, how big December is. And I said, you know, the evidence is in the numbers. There's nothing wrong with us looking 5 years ahead.
Yeah.
You know, 10 years ahead.
Yeah,
What December can be. How
and
far
that's
it can
that's
go.
what they've done for the Beyond the Return. It's a 10-year initiative, and unfortunately, because of the COVID now, I mean, we've done about 2 years without doing too much. And I think in they have a blueprint which spells out what they want to do as part of the Beyond the Return. Because I mean, one of the reasons and the aims is to get a lot of people from the diaspora relocate to Ghana and come and set up businesses. So I mean, the Beyond the Return has a certain blueprint they are working with to ensure that we're able to achieve it. Having the blueprint is another thing, and achieving the blueprint too is another thing. So, I mean, we just hope that they'll be able to...
Having the blueprint is
achieve
one
it.
thing, achieving the blueprint is another thing. Let us know what you think, you know, are we doing enough, you know, in preparation to December? I mean, we've been talking about it for long here. I mean, ever since the show began, you know, the plans, how beneficial it's going to be to the artists, to the event organizers, to the country, even to the audience, you know, because it's going to be, I think it's going to be, this is going to be a spectacle, especially us missing a couple of years ago because of what happened with the COVID and everything. But let's see how it goes. Send us some messages at MX24GH, every single platform, at the hashtag MXLive. I think I asked you this a couple of weeks ago, but to reiterate, what do you think about celebrities, people who've done well, for example, in entertainment, going into politics? Is it, because I'm thinking, okay, it's good, because they know the people. As a creative, you're supposed to feed the people. But again, could it be like, oh, because I'm famous, I just want to get into another avenue of, you know, probably making money, of having a connection, whatsoever it may be, not focusing on the work to the people, because this is government. What's your take on celebrities getting into that space?
I mean, I see it as nothing wrong. I mean, I always encourage people in this space to get in when necessary and not go and do just, I mean, politics of insults and other things, but making their impact when they get there felt here. This is, I mean, a space where there is opportunity for those in the creative at the top. So if there is a ministry there which caters for us, I mean, and when you go to Parliament, there is a select committee which, I mean, look at issues regarding the creative arts. When there are other agencies, you understand, there is a film authority, there is the GTA, GTDC, there is a tourism, creative art council, among other things. So if those in this creative art who have knowledge about and the scope of the creative art do not get into politics or find their way to get there, and those spots are filled by people who are not creative art inclined, it is going to drag the growth of the sector. So, I mean, when people in the creative arts avail themselves politically, it means that when the opportunity comes or power goes to them, definitely they will be the first people to look at to fill those places. I mean, and over the years we've seen some of them, I mean, getting to fill, I mean, such places. So it is good for them to position themselves well, to go in there with the aim of going to occupy those spaces to support the creative art later. I mean, now we have Marco Kweku Mante,
Yeah,
the deputy
he's in
minister,
there.
and if someone else was the deputy minister, I mean, I've seen him at a lot of events and a couple of programs. At times, approaching him might have been difficult. But he's one of you, and the approachability is there among other things.
Yeah,
so
there's another young gentleman who's getting to that space, or who seems like want to get into that space, and we're going to go for a commercial break. But when we get back, I want us to discuss whether it's more pressure, there's more expectation, because you're out there already before you're put into that spotlight more so. So we're going to be right back.
Kumasi, are you ready? The Power of You, in partnership with Maven Records and Independence Hall, present the Garden City's biggest festival, a festival of live music, arts, and entrepreneurship. Welcome to the Power of You Festival Maven Experience. Join the Entrepreneurship Summit on Friday, the 19th of August, and the musical concert on Saturday, 20th August 2022, from 5 p.m. till we shut it down. The after party is at the Void Nightclub inside SG Mall. Come, let's sway to performances from the super talented Crayon, the Love Don't Cost a Dime hitmaker Magic, and Nigeria's hottest rapper Ladipo. Strap up and get your tickets at 50 Ghana Cities for the Youth Pass, 200 Ghana City for the Trailblazer, and 400 Ghana Cities for the Golden Circle. Purchase tickets at powerofyoufest.com. This event is powered by Elevate Network with official media partners MX24 TV.
I see the glory of God.
Prepare for a Holy Ghost encounter as Ohima Mercy Ministries and Outreach, in partnership with Soul Brother Records and ICGC Calvary Temple, present Tabiata Healer Experience 2022. Theme Clouds of Glory, the very best of Ohima Mercy and Friends at the 9th edition of the Healer Experience. Featuring Benjamin Dubé from South Africa, Lebo Segobela, South Africa, MOG, Pastor Isaiah, Kofi Pepra, F.A. Grace, Joe Metal, Akase Brimpong, CC Chu, Rama Enchi, SK Frimpong, Mr. M Revelation Nigeria, with ministration from Ohima Mercy. Sunday, 14th August at ICGC, Calvary Temple, Sakumono Spentex from 4 p.m. sharp. Proudly brought to you by Tabia, sponsors, media partners. Admission is free. Tabiata Healer Experience. Come experience praise and glory of our Lord. Clouds of Glory.
Welcome back, guys, at MX24GH, all platforms, at the hashtag MX Live, and be a part of the conversation. Now, we're discussing this, about celebrities, actors, actresses, artists, more so in the creative space, entering the political space. And 3 music awards here, Baba Sadiq, he's announced his intention to contest for MP under the NDC. And the thing is, I've spoken with him personally, very laser focused. He wants something, he goes for it. I've learned a lot from him, being around him and even watching what he's done with events and how successful he's been. But anyways, moving back to this, you gave an example, Honorable Marco Krekomante. Do you think when celebrities or people are out there more so in whatever field are entering, the political scene, there's more expectation on them because of what they've done previously? All of these people have a track record of doing something very well, and now they're getting into something else. So it's like, you have to continue well. Is that a good thing or a bad thing, do you think?
I mean, it's a good thing, because if people have high expectations of you, it means that you've done something which they see you as a doer. So, I mean...
But if you fault a little, Adam...
That's the thing.
Everyone comes for your head.
It depends on how you fault. A lot of people have made mistakes or, had it wrong somewhere, but the way people have dealt with them is different from how they dealt with others. You understand? So you can be in the same field, make mistake, but maybe your mistake will be looked at it from a certain direction. Someone else's mistake can be looked at it because of maybe the level of expectations. All it does is it puts you on your toes so that you do not sleep. And you stay awake to work hard. So, it is good that we have high expectations of them, because they know the problems and they've told us how it can be fixed. So, when they get the power and we have expectations of them, it is just right.
But do you think the people, right, because we're creatives, and, being a creative more so has to do with being famous. Once you create for an audience to consume your content, people pay attention to you. It's just how it is, that's just how the job is. Do you think the audience trusts that the creatives want to do what they're doing for the good of them, or is it just because of fame? Again, from what you've seen behind the scenes, creators get into that space.
Fame, when it comes to politics, is a game of numbers. To be able to I mean, cut across, especially parliamentary, cut across the political divide to be able to, I mean, garner a lot of votes. So if you already have the fame, it's like you have one of the two. If you do political communication, I mean, there is finance, there is message, and there is the person who is contesting. I mean, that individual, the candidate. So if you have the fame which forms part of the candidate and there is some level of financial support and a certain message, definitely you should be able to go for it. The people will listen to the message. If they listen to the message and they feel that you can use your influence to be able to achieve the message you've given them, they will give you their vote. But if they listen to your message and they think that you cannot, I mean, deliver what you are saying, definitely they will kick you out. In as much as we have other factors when it comes to election winning, it's always not about message. At times it's about how you are able to put some mafia tactics in place to outwit your opponent. I mean, that also comes to play. So on logical front, it should be about the message and the belief that people have in
and actually doing the work.
Doing the work. And some of them do not even wait to get the power. They begin to, and that is how it should be. You begin to do something and let them know that, okay, if you give me your power, I can do more. But if you do not offer anything and you are just waiting for power, there you go.
Let's see how it goes. You know, politics, like you said, you know, if it's your thing and if you think you can do the work, you know, rightly so, then so we're going to see how it goes with Baba Sadiq. But it seems like, again, Mopo gets into it.
He has a lot of, I mean, base there. Over the years, I mean, the kind of events he's organized in that area, bringing almost every artist in the country there on their Saturday, which is one of, I mean, dear days on their calendar. And I mean, his affiliation with Chief Imam, politically,
like it's for the people.
It's grand. I mean, it's like you have a certain godfather. So, and he's the godfather of the area and Muslims across the country. And right now, recently too, he's tried to get some space in the youth front of the NDC, leading some of their demo and I mean their press conferences and other things. So he's getting.
I told you, Adam, if you ever stay for president, I'll vote for you. I definitely would, man. And Adam is the coolest guy ever, you know. He just says the truth. That's the kind of guy. So if you ever stay for president, I'd love to see your face on there.
We'll get there.
Please send us messages at MX24GH. What do you think, again, you know, celebrities, creatives, you know, get into the political space? Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Because, you know, they have been more so with the people, so to speak, because what they do is for the people. They feed the people. So, let us know what you think based off recent track records and everything else. We do have to carry on. I have an artist coming through. Yes, Kweko Flick is coming through. I don't like to mention the names of the artists all the time, but if you follow us on social media, you see the creatives that come through on the show. And right now, before then, it's our Betway game. Salute to my Betway family. And as I've said, now directly via mobile money or EFT, you can make money to your bank account. Very, very simple. You know, there's esports, horse racing, Formula One, soccer, which I'm a fan of, basketball. You know, I always say when it comes to Betway, it's all about options, variety, putting in money, making more money. And as you can see on our lovely screen today, when it comes to Betway, again, very, very simple stuff there. Any device that connects to the internet, phone, tablet, laptop, car, watch, anything of the sort. If it's your house, if it's your TV, create a Betway account. Very, very simple. Top right corner, you deposit some money. Again, top right corner, instant games. And as you can see on there, so money. But here we play Soccer Striker. Charlie, ready?
I'm ready.
Did your team win this weekend?
Yeah, we won. Arsenal. I mean, we won away. And
you're going to win the league.
Thankfully, Manchester started on a good note.
Adam, we've had a very good show. Don't do this.
They've been consistent.
We've had a very good show.
And that's
oh,
good,
man.
Good mark of a consistency.
Where are you going? Are you going middle, left, or right? I can't take this. I can't take this.
Charlie, in the name of Man U, make her go.
Really? You don't want to make some money? Okay, right. He said go to the right. Really, in the name of United, we're losing everything. Let's see if we can make some money with bet. I told you. How do you bet in the name of United right now?
Zero.
Losing is like a hobby for us.
Zero.
I'm sorry, you should have gone with Arsenal. But Adam, thank you so much for coming through. Charlie, always a great conversation with you. Thank you so much for making time. Do you have any shout outs, anything to add before you go?
Oh, what I'll say is shout outs to Madam Alisa Asamoah.
Nice.
I mean, for her local tourism drive with Ghana Tour Operators Association of Ghana, TUGA. I mean, they are doing everything possible to boost local tourism, and that's one of the things we need to also, I mean, boost revenue in our sector. Sports and others will benefit from them. So big ups to Madam Alisa.
Nice one. Big ups to her. Big ups to her. Adam, thank you once again so much for coming through. Awesome conversations as always. I'm not leaving you just yet. Kweku Flick is here. I've never spoken to him personally. Just enjoy his music. So I am very, very happy. Very excited. Yeah. You know, he's dropped a project recently. He's dropping videos left, right, center, traveling. So we're going to have a very good conversation. Stay tuned in. And if there's anything you want to ask him once again, AdamX24GH on every single platform. We'll be right back.
It's BKC Music.
What's your name?
The pressure we take come and why didn't I say about them and to cry pam you shouldn't jam no masa be from mini minya mini must party be from you must see everything down when we come obinie we want peace, yeah, man, it's over. On our knees, we did pray, we no go suffer. We want money if you don't believe, time I ever. Shamini, I am coming and now. We no tire, we go rule and conquer every day. Run away, if you be hate and never come away. We no tire, we go rule and conquer every day. Run away, if you be hate and never come away. No way, you never say you're tired.
What's your name? Get the fire by this year. More energy or no fears. Tell mommy now no tears. I'm right shots here, no PS. Don't fuck with me, I'm a whole mood. Me a bad boy, no PS. I time for try money, tie your whole move. Charlie envy a bit weird. It's me a funny boss, me a money, enemy a dummy. Ready for the journey, goodie for my mommy, ready for my homie. Some tell me show me, but some top ends, they bet you shorties. Shut on your tummy, throw shades, brand, I wear near sunny. Square meal for my circle, slow back short turtle. Bad man to be careful, on heat me a kettle. You can bear your pain, but enemy happiness, yeah, you're awful. So go, I shall send a fire, don't ride the way we settle.
The pressure we take come and why didn't I say about them and to cry pam you shouldn't jam no masa be from mini minya mini must party be from you must see everything down when we come obinie
And I have that man here. But before we get to the conversation, messages, AdamX24GH, every single platform at the hashtag. You know, it's my job, myself and my team, of course, to bring you the best artists, the best creatives, you know, the people bringing up the most intriguing conversations. And this guy, Kweku Flick, you know, he's really representing his people, the youth, in every way possible, from the music to the fashion and everything else. Charlie, I was saying this first time meeting you, man. I'm always like watching music videos. I'm the presence of a star, man.
I'm a fan of you.
Thank you. So a fan meets a fan. How have you been aside the music? How's Kwaku Flick been, man?
Oh yeah, like me, I'm just a normal guy living my normal life. Yeah, doing the regular stuffs.
Really, with all the fame?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So you can walk on the street, buy food and stuff.
Yeah, I do everything.
So nothing has changed
Yeah,
since you became famous.
Nothing. I'm the and the for that people know on the streets.
Will you say that's how you've always been, or you just want to stay true to yourself? Because, you know, with celebrity life, man, Charlie, it gets intense.
Yeah, but me, I'm the type of guy that I'm free to everybody. So yeah, I don't put myself in the box. I mean, those. Yeah,
Okay.
so.
Okay, we're speaking about this, I think, somewhere last week. Let me just ask you this. Do you think you're a role model? Do you see yourself as a role model?
Yeah, I see myself as, because I'm an influencer. Aside being an artist, I'm an influencer too. So yeah, I think, yeah, I'm a role model.
Nice one. Charlie, once again, very happy to have you. We're going to talk about your projects. You're traveling.
Yeah.
You have a concert,
Yeah, I have a concert
coming up, so much, a new music video. We're going to get into all of this. But when you're coming on today, and this conversation has been going on over and over, and it's a bit tiring for me, myself, but I just want to, we're not going to delve on this too much. People have compared you to Kwesi Arthur, right?
Yeah.
Away from that and everything people have said, do you think it has been beneficial or detrimental to your music career, the comparisons?
I would say, anytime I just give thanks to him, because he's a great artist.
Oh,
and
that's
like
nice.
people compare me to a great artist means Kwaku is also a great artist. So yeah.
That's nice, man.
Yeah.
That's positive energy.
Yeah.
This positive energy, it seems like it leaks into your music, your sound. For someone who has never heard Kwaku Flick's music, right, for the first time, what do you want your sound to tell people? Because you are an artist, right? People want to be like you. People look up to you. People hear you for the first time.
Sure.
What do you want people to be told when they listen to you for the first time?
Okay, I'm a messenger, you know, so I send message across, and also I try to make my song relate to other people. Yeah.
Nice one. Now, Kumasi.
Yeah, Kumasi.
You're part of the new wave, the new crop of artists. Did you see that happening? Because the thing is, the music has always been good.
Yeah.
Right, but it seems like now there's more attention. Did you guys see this happening?
I came before that movement, so I was in before that movement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And how long were you in before, like, it became?
I think
like,
1 year before the thing came.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that 1 year, did you ever want to give up? Because Charlie music.
No, I didn't want to give up, because I know where I'm coming from. You know, it's not that easy for me to get here. So yeah,
Nice. It's not that easy.
Yeah.
What's been the most difficult thing about being an artist, being part of the music industry, the landscape? What's been the most difficult part of it? Because I always say, people see the swag, the flashiness, but it's not the easiest thing, right?
Yeah.
Has there been any difficulties for you?
So far, no difficulties.
Wow.
Yeah, that was then. I think before me dropping my first song a week. Yeah, that was the financial problem. But now I'm cool. Yeah.
Okay, now you said something. You'd be. What was your words? You said you'd be useless.
Yeah.
Is that if it wasn't for music? Am I right?
Yeah,
Is that what you said?
yeah.
Tell us about that. Why did you say that?
Okay, so I didn't have any plans in mind. Say, Kwaku be a doctor, a police officer, or something. I was just going to school, you know, doing my regular stuffs. Yeah. Until music found me.
Music found you. How did your family take it? Because this part of the world, you know, it's not the easiest thing when you say, you tell your parents, I want to be a presenter, I want to be an actor. Everybody wants you to be a pilot or a doctor, like you said, engineer. How did your family take it?
Okay, my mom was like, yo, cool school. But my dad knew, like, Kwaku Flick.
Really?
Before me being
For real?
Flick. Yeah. Because he's a big fan of Daddy Lumba.
Okay.
Yeah, and he saw that thing in me that in the future you can make it. So yeah, I was just focusing on.
Then they must be extremely proud of you, man.
Yeah.
Shall I give them
but
some
now,
shout
like
out?
my mom is my biggest fan. So a big shout out to Edith Kakari, a big shout out to Mr. Osei Kofi.
Wow.
Yeah,
How do you think or how important is it to have, you know, a strong family behind you? That foundation of, you know, again, like you said, your dad being a fan of Daddy Lumba, you know, seeing you on TV now, seeing your music videos. How important was that for you?
Okay, so I'm a very spiritual person, and I think their prayers are very important.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's what important.
Wow,
yeah.
Charlie, it's good to see you saying these things, man, because people see us sometimes, they're like, oh, these guys are they're just flashy guys and out there, but it's good to hear that from you. And all of the things you've been through, you know, the comparisons, the music, the hard work, the family has led to your new project. Tell us about that, man.
Okay, so the King of Melodies project, this is my maiden EP. So yeah, I'm just focusing on it. And the EP is Kweku Flake, a young guy sending a message across, trying to talk to people, trying to send message to people, trying to let people connect to his music. Yeah, that's what the King of
Why
Melodies
do
is
you
about.
call it King of Melodies?
Okay, so the street gave me that name, King of Melodies.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I think
Okay.
after money, per money,
Yeah.
they gave me that name. So I just wanted to do something on that name.
Okay, so now the streets are supporting you.
Yeah.
You're called the King of Melodies. You have a new project out. You're out there. With everything that you've done so far, with the song like Yepe Money, doing so well, is there pressure on Kweku Flake right now to do better, to better himself?
Now, me I see say every single song that I go release go give me some followers. You know, it's not all about hit song. It's about the good music that you put it out. Yeah, that's how I see
So
it.
why do you think this industry, right?
Yeah.
It's like every year, every artist has to have a hit song. When even in the biggest industries, Charlie, sometimes a rapper, Jay-Z can take, I mean, Jay-Z is the biggest. We're not comparing any other artist to him.
Sure.
But there are artists who can relax for 2 years, 3 years, no projects. But here, if you don't have a hit song, it's like, you forward times.
That's
Do you
Ghana
think,
for you.
do you think it's a problem for the industry?
Yeah, it's a very big problem because I think everybody should support we the artists in Ghana here because I think other countries are doing the same. So you have to just learn and support. Yeah.
So how do you deal with that problem? When you're in the studio, is your plan to make a hit song?
No.
Okay.
Because I didn't know Money would be a hit song.
Oh.
Yeah, I was just in the studio recording.
Nice.
Yeah, it just came boom.
It just came boom. And I'm sure more booms
Yeah,
are going to
more booms
come
are
through.
gonna come, yeah.
So now the project is out. How's it doing, man?
Yeah, so far so good. I think most streamed album on Audiomack.
Wow.
Now number 4.
Wow.
Yeah, and also in all all the digital platforms, 3 million streams on all the
That's
digital
big,
platforms.
man.
Yeah.
That's big. And apart from this, you have a concert coming
Yeah, I
up.
have a
Tell us
concert.
about this concert.
Okay,
man.
so
this is your first solo
my
concert.
first
Headlining
concert.
concert.
Yeah, sure.
Tell us about
in
it.
Accra.
In
Not
Accra.
in Kumasi.
Okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
it's a Kweku Flake experience happening inside National Theatre on the 19th August.
Wow.
Yeah.
19th of August. So
yeah.
what are the expectations? Are there going to be other artists coming
Oh yeah,
through?
yeah. I'm not the only artist performing. I have Shatawale on board. I have
Whoa.
Kwame Eugene, Kiddy. I have Last Mate, Yao Tog. I have Kweku Smoke, Busum Pyong. Okesiwan. I have.
This is an
plenty
event.
artists. Yeah, plenty.
This is an event.
Yeah.
Wow, getting all these artists on there. Charlie, again, like I said earlier on, from your projects to your events, and is it going to be an annual thing? Is that the plan?
Yeah. I know what's and it's free. Yeah, it's
What?
free. Yeah, it's free.
So it's free.
Yeah, it's
You have
free.
the biggest artists on. You
Yeah.
have a project out, and
Yeah.
after all of this, or aside all of this, you have a music video.
Sure.
Tell us about this video.
Okay, so it's a Iriase music video. It's out now on
What's the
YouTube.
reaction about?
Iriase is about Kweku Flake. Okay, so I had that inspiration when I went to the UK. That was last year, 2021.
Okay.
Yeah, what's Iriase?
You didn't take me, man. My brother didn't take me to the UK, but
Yeah, I think next year or maybe this year we all go together.
yeah, amen
Yeah,
to that,
sure.
man.
Amen,
Can't wait to
sure.
chill with you.
One side.
But this December, what are expectations for you? Are you going to be in Ghana? Are you going to be out? What's
Okay,
the plan?
I'm gonna be out of the country.
Oh man.
Yeah, so maybe I'll come back to the country maybe on 30th or 29th.
Okay, so you might enjoy it a little bit. You
yeah,
might enjoy it a little bit.
yeah,
Charlie,
yeah.
thank you so much for coming
Sure,
through. Is there
sure, thank
anything you
you.
want to add before you leave, my brother?
Oh yeah. I want to thank all my fans, everybody supporting Kweku Flake. Keep pushing Kweku Flake, and also my new project Iriase is out on all the digital platforms. Go check it out.
Okay, and once again, tell us about your event very quickly.
Oh yeah. So the event is happening inside National Theatre on the 19th of August. I'm not the only artist performing. I got plenty artists. As I said, like Shatawale, Stoneboy, right? Stoneboy, Shatawale, Okesiwan.
Wow.
Yeah, they are all
Wow,
coming out,
and it's
so,
free.
Yeah. It's free.
Charlie, it's absolutely free. I'm going to be there to support you once again. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you very
Very,
much.
Charlie, composed, articulate, and I know you're going to do bigger things.
Yeah,
Amen to that.
Amen.
Amen to that. Keep doing your thing, man, and stay spiritual. Very important. Shout out to your mom. Shout out to your dad. Shout out to your fans.
Yeah. And
That's
my
what it's
team,
about.
BKC.
And your team. Shout out to your
Yeah,
team too.
Big shouts to my team,
Shout
BKC
out.
Music.
Nice one. Guys, unfortunately, we have to sign off. We're going to be signing off for this music, but as he said, he has a Riasi out there. He has his project, King of Melodies. He has an event coming up 19th of August.
19th August,
Yes,
yeah.
so much. And it's good to see young guys and girls doing their thing. Very, very proud of every single one of them. Kweku, thank you so much. I mean,
Thank
I'm
you very
Kweku
much.
myself, so, you know, I have to be there to support the brother. I'm going to be at the same time tomorrow, 3 to 4 p.m. But right now, we have sports coming up. Stay tuned in.
Is that beyond any?
Hard Odo, Sikani, Kokuni, pow, pow. We are so far somewhere near Nahuanko. I didn't want to start the Chame Crammy so. Me so proud of my slash when you why when you me bro. When you me bro, so won't ya come up party, I won't come in home. No, Jinaye, Pefi, we don't go no slow. Sikani, Kokuni, we are making. Pantama Pame, was a report, Namisho. Namishi, I talk with Swama, you keep Namipo. Medina, Rubio, Yankopana, Sevo. Before by me, no be out, Yamtona, Namitu. Yeah, no, I come if I hear you, Jimmy Crown, I'm in Koyo. Kakaba, me, your chef, family, you'll be to make us a missile. Jumaye, Shabra, bro. Baby, you'll be an Hebrew. Mama, we may drunk. Baby, I say, I'm Shana, we can do. Baby, I say, Mama, we may drunk. Baby, I say, I'm Shana, we can do. Also, some be so, I mean, also, some be so, flick a bow and ready. Also, some be so, I mean, also, some be so, flick a bow and ready. Also, some be so, I mean, also, some be so, flick a bow and ready. Also, some be so, I mean, also, some be so, flick a bow and ready. Also, some be so, your mother dana, dear, na, deep. Cool your temper, no bien to me, soon ye feed. Jenny, I bring Tonko, we are awake. Then I had no way, baby, I've been in number, better my time will be you. Better me, Namra, fair will be you. Better no, be a shift you. Better my design, you. Take I be a friend, imagine I could see you, baby, I'm a cost waiting. I'm in also sending a bay, I'm in your area, Simuni, Penny, I be team and your cow. One man who made John. Baby, I say, I'm Shana, we can do.